This podcast is brought to you by Convo Cloth, the official clothing apparel of the NBC podcast. For the latest apparel, please go to www.nothingButConvos.com. Now, let's get into the latest episode of the NBC podcast with your boy, S. McCann. What's good, people?
Nothing like it.
It's the NBC podcast with your boy, S. McCann. This is episode 2, Homeschooled with Avery Jade. Let's get it. So, Miss Avery, we would like to get to know you a little bit better before we get into, this episode. So, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade.
And what grade are you going to?
I'm going to 5th grade.
Okay.
Middle school.
Holla. So, as you know, we all have been home dealing with the coronavirus. A lot of us are stressed out and, going through a few things. But with this episode, I wanted to talk to a kid, 10-year-old, whatever, to see how they're feeling and to see what they're going through. So, Miss Avery, she's in 4th grade. She's going to 5th. A lot of things in the media might come up and they might say a lot of things that, children might not get, but we're going to see a few things through her eyes. So let's get it. So Avery, what is your schedule like every day now?
Well, usually I wake up and then I eat breakfast. Well, I brush my teeth, then I eat breakfast. Then I have to do school. I like to do school early so I can finish early. Then I usually play with my dog, Charlie. And then I just play more. I just probably watch TV. And then it comes to lunchtime, I eat, play more. And then it comes to dinner time, I eat dinner, play, read a book right before bed, and then I go to bed.
Okay. Sounds like a good, schedule for being at home. So, how do you like being homeschooled?
It's fun because I'm in my pajamas and it's just you get to stay cozy, but it's kind of stressful for me because I have a little bit of trouble with school. So when my teacher's not there, I don't really understand things sometimes.
So, when you don't understand things, your teacher doesn't explain them that well
No.
over email or over, what is the messenger thing?
Classroom Zoom.
So he doesn't explain stuff very
No.
well. And so when he doesn't explain stuff, who do you go to?
I usually go to my parents, and then they explain it more, and then I understand.
Okay. So what will you change about the process?
I would change to see my friends because we're just all home, and I'm just really bored by myself. So when I'm bored, if this wasn't happening, if I was bored, I would usually go play with my friends, but I can't.
And that's the difficult part?
Yes.
Yeah. So would you change anything about the classroom?
What do you mean? Like what kind of class?
Like the schoolwork, your teacher explaining things more. Would you want him to be on like a Zoom call and he tell the whole classroom what to do on that day?
Yeah, I kind of would change that if he called more like in the Zoom and then he would actually like explain it in person so we would actually get it. Because then we can actually, because when I'm typing, I'm like, how do I say this? If I say this wrong, I might get in trouble. So,
How would you get in trouble though?
like, if I accidentally say something wrong because I'm a little scared of my teacher, so it's like if I say something wrong, it's much easier to, because once I send it, it's impossible to delete it. So he sees it right away. So, but if I'm on the Zoom, I can just say what I want to say, and then he'll understand it more, and I'll feel more comfortable. So that's what I would change.
Okay. So how are you doing with the coronavirus talk, like the news and everything that's going on?
Well, my mom watches the news every morning, and of course, the coronavirus is on. So once I hear it, I'm like, oh my God, is this my town? If I get it, like I have a high risk. I don't want to get it. So I get nervous when I
A little
hear,
anxiety.
yeah.
We all have that, but the one thing that we have to do is wash our hands, have a mask on, don't go out, keep you in when we go shopping and stuff. So,
Yeah.
what do you do after school's done?
Like once I'm done school,
Yeah, like once you're done school, what are your activities after you're done school?
I just play with my dog and then just watch TV. Not really much. And then, oh, I really like to ride my bike around the block while my parents walk the dog so we can get some exercise in.
Okay. So, do you want to go back to school when it is safe?
Yes, because I do want to see my friends, but no, because school is way more longer and I feel like it's more, not that much stressful, but I feel like that it's just more stuff to do. So,
Oh, so you think that since you're homeschooled, you can just do your work in 2 hours and just be done for the day?
well, I get to take breaks. So, I don't get to take breaks during school time. Like when this wasn't happening, I didn't take breaks.
So you just work right through everything
Yeah, basically.
and then be done for the day.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you do anything interesting while being home?
Yeah, I just ride my bike. I like to dance on my Zoom class with my teacher, like my dance teacher and everyone else. So that's what I do.
Okay. Um. So you said dance class. So that's one of your activities that you like to do? Dance?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have any other activities that you like to do?
I like to ride my bike around the block.
Do you do anything musically? Like while you were in school?
Well, yeah, I was elected in something, but it got probably, I don't know if it got postponed or canceled. When I was in school, I did this audition for um something, and then this happened, and I couldn't go and I was the
So what was
highest.
the audition for? Was it for a choir or band or
It was for
all state?
all state,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know if it's gonna get postponed, canceled. It might get postponed for next year in the summer. I have no idea. But all I know is that hopefully we will be able to do it because I got the highest score of anyone who auditioned. So,
In your school
yes.
for your, I guess,
Township?
song range,
Yeah.
or what is it? What do you sing? Soprano, alto?
Alto.
Okay.
But I got the highest score in my school
Okay.
for it. So, whoever auditioned, I got third place. I was in the top 3
In the state.
in the state. Yes.
Okay.
In the whole state.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So, with moving to 5th grade, is that middle school?
Yes.
And are you ready for 5th grade?
No. Because
No?
there's like older kids, and it's like I'm going to a different school, so it's like kind of scary for me.
But with the older kids, don't they have 7th and 8th?
I don't know. I've never
6th,
been
7th?
there before.
Oh, you don't know how they break it down.
No.
Oh. So will they, you don't even know if they'll give a orientation before school.
All I know is that what we missed from 4th grade, they would review it in 5th grade. So we would get it. We would get, like, it would make more sense to us.
Like a
Yes.
refresher.
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying was, you don't know if you would get a orientation, like to go there and to see lockers and to see everything else.
Yeah, I think so. Probably at the end of the summer if everything is safe.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. So when this coronavirus is over with, do you have any trips planned for the future?
Well, I am kind of upset because we were supposed to go to Disney World because it's like some Make-A-Wish sent me a wish to go anywhere or see anyone, or my wish, and my wish was to go to Disney World, and we were supposed to go May 21st, but now that was postponed, and we might go for my birthday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Going for your birthday, so that would be a good birthday gift.
Mm-hmm. And then in the summer, if it's still good for the future, we were supposed to go to Florida. I don't know if it's going to be safe because a hotel, there's a lot of people, and there's beds, and people's germs has been on there.
So where at in Florida will you be going?
West Palm Beach.
Okay. West Palm Beach. Did you like it? Did you ever go?
Yes,
That's the question.
I went last year with my mom and my dad. We went to Florida, and it was very fun. And then we went to go to this hotel, and we said, oh, we can go there next year. And that's where we're going, if it's still safe.
So how was the water when you were down there?
It was honestly really pretty. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. It was just perfectly fine. But our last day there, I think it was about to be a hurricane or something, or a storm. And we went last walk of the beach because that's what we do when we were about to leave. And the waves were huge. Like, it was crazy. And then we wanted to play in them. So my dad got stuck in a hole, and and he thought that he was going to drown, but he did not. And the waves were just like whoosh, whoosh, just coming, and coming.
So what did he think? Did he think that he was going to drown or something?
Well, he was walking. He said, oh, I'm so cool. And then there was this hole in the sand, and he said, whoa. So he fell in, and then the waves were like coming on him, and he was like trying to swim back to shore.
Pretty good story.
Thank you.
So, Avery,
Mm-hmm.
we went through, what you like to do during this time, this COVID-19 pandemic time. We went through, your school situation. We went through your activities. We went through what you like to do on your off time. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I would like to know how's your work schedule?
So, my work schedule is basically like it would be on a Friday because
Yes.
on Friday, I telework every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 100% telework. So now my work schedule is the same. I wake up and I work 7.5 hours or 8 hours or 9 hours, and I just work from home.
Okay, so if no one else knew, we actually got a dog in March. So how is it taking care of him?
Um, Pretty hectic because he's a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning, he was peeing and going number two, but now he's on a schedule and he's pretty good now.
Okay, so I heard that we are going to get a fence soon. How is the plan on that?
Well, they are scheduled to come this week, coming up Tuesday, but it's weather permitted, so it should be done by the end of the week.
Okay. So if it does rain, what are you gonna do?
We just have to wait and
Okay.
see if they can come back and do it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So you and the family has been going out a lot. Is it scary to you?
No, not really, because I'm precautious. I have a mask on. I wash my hands. I have hand sanitizer. But that's what you have to do when you're the head of the house. You go out and you let everybody else stay home, and then you got to get a few things for the house. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Okay. So what is your activities?
My activities after work, I do 8 hours, 9 hours, or 7.5, whatever. After work, um, I go and I work out,
Mm-hmm.
do my normal workout, just like if I was going to the gym. I do that. I either, take Charlie out for a walk, let him go to the bathroom or whatever, come back in. We might cook dinner, eat dinner, sit down as a family, watch TV, and then it's on to the next day.
All right. So I know that you have a child
hmm
and she has anxiety.
hmm
How are you doing with that?
Well, we just got to make sure she's comfortable. We got to reinforce that it's okay to feel this way, but then you have to fight through these things. It's going to be okay. You just got to keep on reinforcing that it's going to be okay
Mm-hmm.
and not have fear of a few things that she has fear of. So that's what we do. We got to reinforce that it's going to be okay.
So what do you do when she has panic attacks? What are you thinking in your mind? What should you do?
Um,
Because I heard that she has a lot of them.
yeah, and we just reinforce that it's going to be okay. You're fine, you know? And then we go back to the past and say, oh, remember when you had this panic attack before and everything was fine? And then, you just got to keep on reinforcing that everything is going to be fine. That's it.
Okay, so during this quarantine thing, I know that people are not sleeping good. They are not getting enough sleep as they should be. How are you doing with that?
Oh, I can sleep through anything. I'm good.
All right.
I
So
can get to sleep.
if your wife is not comfortable, is she comfortable with this coronavirus thing?
Not in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but now, since it's basically normal for us now because we've been at it a few months, we have a schedule, we know what to do. You know, on certain days, we'll go out and get groceries. We come back, we spray them down with cleaner and wipe it down and everything else. So we can have, the peace of mind of knowing that our groceries don't have anything on them. You just gotta, it's a lot of working together. You have to work together with your spouse. You have to work together with your family. You have to come up with a plan. Everything takes a plan. You have to have an outline. That's just like in life. You have to have a plan and outline, and then you got to go through, each step.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you're in school, you have an outline. Yes. You go through each step. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do. It's just like the real world. Just like being a grown up. That's what it is.
Yeah. So 2 holidays has passed during this quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Easter and Mother's Day. How did you do that without spending time with your family?
Mother's Day, I sent my mom and my sister a gift card.
Mm-hmm. To where?
To where they live.
No, like
what
store?
So I didn't send it where they live. It was a e-gift card. So you just get it through the email and then whatever. So it wasn't to any store. I think it was an Amazon gift card.
Oh, okay.
So I just sent them an Amazon gift card so they can get something on Amazon. You know how it is.
Yeah, so speaking of Amazon, what are you mostly buying online?
Everything. I'm getting everything online.
So like food,
groceries, lawn stuff, house stuff, dog stuff, everything. I get everything from Amazon.
So when this whole coronavirus thing is done, but since my school is not going to be opening until next year, is your work going to be closed until next year or the summer?
We don't know.
Okay.
No, you mean next school year?
Yes,
that's what you mean.
Next school year. Yes.
Yeah. We don't know yet.
Okay.
We just going day by day, month by month. So we don't know yet.
And are you grateful for what's happening? Like, not what's happening, but like, is every one of your family members safe?
Yeah, everybody in my family is safe, and I am grateful to work.
Yes,
to have a
job.
Yes, and I can work, and I can work from home, pay bills, and my family can eat, and we're all safe. So with that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that everybody in my house is safe and not sick. I'm grateful that we get to spend this time together and grow as a family and, love each other.
Okay.
We're always together, but now we're together every day, every minute, every hour. So we get to know each other very well and what they're doing. So yeah, I'm pretty grateful.
Okay. So when this whole thing's going on, why, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you thinking in your mind? Like, what's going on in your mind?
I just think that it's going to be coming to an end. Mm-hmm. And if they get a vaccine, when they get a vaccine, we'll all be fine. Yeah. So I think when I think about this whole thing, I just think it's going to come to an end soon.
Yes.
So that's about
what everyone should be thinking, not about the negative stuff. Like, oh, we're going to be trapped in here forever. This is never going to end. Think that, how can this last forever? Because doctors are literally working every second, every day to make, and scientists are making medicines, and they're making cures for what is happening and to make people better. So you should always think on the positive side that this will end very soon.
Yep. This will end very soon. And with that, people, until the next time, stay safe, give respect, and show love. 1.